Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we have released one of the biggest things so far for the Datacake platform in 2023, and this is about scheduling downlinks on a time-based option. So in this workspace you see 108 devices. These are MyClimate Wiki devices, going to show you one of those, and they have a couple of downlinks. And so for this application, or for many applications, you want to set a rule that triggers all of these devices here at a specific time. Like in the morning, set all of these devices to a certain temperature. With our new rule engine, we are now supporting downlinks, and I'm going to show you how easily you can set such a rule. So first of all, we are going to create a new rule. First thing is we need to select a product. In here, I'm going to select the MyClimate Wiki product. This is where all of these 108 devices are added to. You can see here all of these devices. And if you want to execute the rule just for a specific group of all of these devices, you can also define and group devices by tags. I want that rule to be executed on all of these devices. Next, we defined a trigger. We select Time-based Schedule in here, deselect New Measurement, because we want the rule only to be executed on a certain time. We deselect Saturday and Sunday, and we want to execute this on 5 a.m. in the morning. We are now going to add our action. In here, we are going to select Single Device Downlink, Next, and this will send a downlink to the triggering device. And because the rule is triggered on the time base and on all devices in the product, this will set the downlink, like set 22 degrees to all of these devices. We add the new action. We call this weekday start temperature, save, and this rule is now added to the workspace. This means now every time within the weekday at 5 a.m. in the morning, a downlink is automatically being sent to all of these devices in that workspace. You probably also saw that there's like a multi-device downlink, and you're wondering what could that be used for? And so now I'm creating another rule. And let's say you have lots of devices in the workspace and you want to control them all by a single temperature sensor. For example, in this use case, we have an external temperature sensor. And if the external temperature, outside temperature, goes above 15 degrees, you want to switch off all of these valves immediately. So we're going to add another rule. Now, instead of selecting the MyClimate Wiki product, we are going to select, this case, it's a seat SenseGap device. And I can show you there's just one sensor in this product, which is the outdoor temperature sensor. And then I'm going to select a trigger new measurement, because I want this rule to be evaluated every time there's a new measurement. Next, I'm going to define conditions, and in here, I'm going to check if the temperature, not the current, but let's say an average for 1 hour ago up until now, so average of the last hour, greater than, compared to a constant number value of 15. This means if the SenseGap measures a temperature above 15 degrees for 1 hour, we can add this as the condition, and now we configure an action, and in here we are going to select the multi-device downlink, because then what we can do now is we can again select the product. In here we are selecting the MyClimate Wiki and the, let's say, set 19 degrees downlink. Maybe there's like 12 degrees, which is almost like off. And then we can see, okay, this is also sending to all of these devices. And again, here I could also define groups by defining a tag. I don't want this, I just want this to happen for all devices. Add this action, and then I call this external temperature shutdown. Save it. And you can see now two rules. So the first one is executed on all of the MyClimate devices on the product at the same time, 5 a.m. in the morning, to set the temperature to 22 degrees. We just need one rule for that. So this is a downlink scheduler for time-based schedules. And we have a second rule, which is external temperature shutdown. And this works on an external temperature device and always triggers upon new measurements. And if the average of the temperature is greater than 15 degrees, it sends a downlink to set the device to 12 degrees to all devices of the product MyClimateWiki. This is how downlinks work on the new rule engine. You can use them for time-based schedules and also to control like a big group of devices with just one rule and one external thing, sensor. That's it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.